Hello and welcome to another video with Back to the Drawing Board. My name is Ruthika and this is video 1.5 of the Mindstorms LEGO tutorials. So in this video I will be providing you a brief overview of how to download the Mindstorms EV3 software and show you a little bit about it. So it's a very easy process. So the first step is to come to this website, education.lego.com. We'll include the link in the description below. So once you come to this website, it should look like this, and then once you just scroll down, and this will pop up where it says download your Mindstorms software. So you have a couple options here to choose the type of laptop that you have. I'm going to leave it as Windows. You can also choose the language that you want to use. And after that's done, all you have to click is download. And then this will take about 5 minutes or so, and you can just say open when done. Once it finishes downloading, a screen will pop up. It doesn't show on this video, but it will say, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? It says LEGO System AS as a publisher, and you just click yes. And then you get this screen where it starts extracting. So this should take another 5 minutes or so. Alright, once it finishes extracting, there's just a couple more steps. Alright, so once it's installed, you just click next. This is just the destination of the program. And then you can either choose the student or the teacher edition. They're basically the same thing, but there's only a couple changes that the teacher edition has some more advanced options for once you've advanced that bar. So I'm going to click select the teacher edition, but either is fine. And so once it's installed, you just click finish, and that's it. So then you can X out, and then you'll have the program will pop up right here, and you can click that. So once you open up the Mindstorms program, it should come to the home screen. It'll take just a moment. And yeah, so once you get to the home screen, you'll see something that looks like this. So you have File, Edit, Tools, and Help. When you say File, you can do a new project or open an old project. And then there's some other tools such as My Block Builder, which we may talk about later. And then you can import some blocks. And then along here, there's some things that can help as like tutorials and some project guides and building instructions. So if you say start here, it gives some basics on how to work with EV3. And then you say new project, you can open up a new project or a new experiment. And then tutorials, it gives you the basics of building and what kind of things you can do, like data logging, which is a bit more advanced. And then building instructions, it has some ideas for if you have the basic building set, then there's some options you have here, and then if you get the expansion model, you can actually build some more complex stuff. So in tutorials, it will show you about the EV3 robot, and then also some about programming as well. So if you click new project, you can say new program, and then you can say open, and then it'll open up to a new program screen. So when you open up, the only block that will be on there is this start block. You can find that in the flow control button. It's the very first one. So along the bottom, you see there's a bunch of tabs that have different types of blocks in them. So the first tab is called action. So all these blocks are something that make the robot do something. So the first two are for medium motor or large motor, and then move steering and move tank can control both motors at once if you're going to drive. With display, you can control what shows up on the screen. Sound, the EV3 can play like music notes or songs or say something. And then brick status display, and it can tell you different things, like if it's in red, it'll be turning on or shutting off. Green happens when it's running a program. And then orange can tell you if something's wrong with the robot. And then in flow control, there's some more advanced options like loops to make something occur over and over again. The weight block can be used with sensors, or it can also just have the robot pause before doing another action. And then there's switches for making decisions, and then you can also interrupt a loop. So here are some sensors. There's a lot of different sensors. The main ones we'll be talking about are with color sensor, gyro sensor, the touch sensor, and the ultrasonic sensor, but there's also a lot more that you can find and practice with. In data operations, you can actually do some calculations and interpret the data that you collect. And then there's some more advanced options that you can do, such as messaging between two EV3s or with a computer. And then with Bluetooth and some other things like that. And then you also have this called My Blocks, which is where you can find the blocks that you create. Like with earlier I showed you the My Block Creator button, which you can create your own blocks in order to compress long programs to put multiple blocks in one. If you're going to use that sort of action multiple times, you can put it into one block and just make it a lot easier to read. So yeah, that was an overview of how to download and some of the, for EV3 Mindstorms and some of the main parts of it. I hope this helped you get started with EV3 Mindstorms, and I look forward to seeing you for the next video. Thank you for watching.